any review purposes. Okay. So yesterday what we did was we looked at various anomalies that we found in the infrastructure and noticed that there are a lot of vulnerabilities in our environment. And one of the vulnerabilities that we found was the hard disk was not in encrypted state. So let's go to Security Center and let's take a look at that one more time so that ways it will be a recap. And we find that in Security Center. All right, let's click on compute, and then there you will see that your hard disk is not encrypted. It doesn't show you that. Let's click on storage and data. Hmm.
Yesterday we have encrypted the hard drive, and today we should be talking about the VHDs that we need to be encrypted. I mean, like the complete storage account would be encrypted inside that, like the blobs and all. How to do it? That would
Right.
be
So we should
theory
be
on that.
seeing that your hard disk is not in encrypted state for the virtual machine. Can you click on compute again? Let's go and power the machines on one of them.
Okay.
Virtual machines. Is a VM on? Okay.
Yeah, we say the missing
Now you
disk
see that
encryption.
missing disk encryption, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Awesome. So let's click on it, and then you will see a link. Right. So that is the link. Please click on the hyperlink. Now just click on it. It will take you. That's it. You have to just click on it, and it will take you to the Microsoft site. Awesome. Let's scroll down slowly. So this is an article about how do you encrypt an Azure virtual machine. Okay. Let's scroll down. Look at that. It says install and configure Azure PowerShell, which we already did. Then obtain and run Azure Disk prerequisites, which is there in the GitHub, right? Azure Disk Encryption prerequisite setup script. That's there in GitHub. We'll take a look at that. Next, we have to launch the PowerShell as an administrator, right? And then launch the script. That's it. Scroll down. So that's how your script will look like. This PowerShell thing, that's how your script will look like. And it is there in the GitHub. So let's go to the GitHub. You're following me, right? I hope no one is lost.
Following.
Yes, Anand.
Okay. Now, even if you're lost, you'll be able to join all these dots once you are done with this. But just in case if you got any questions, please stop me. Can you please click on raw on the right side and then do a control A, control copy, and launch PowerShell as administrator. And while you do that, I'll quickly go and get my charger. Thank you. Okay. Is logged in.
सादिक भाई,
Yeah.
आपका भी लैपटॉप का बैटरी ड्रेन हो रहा है।
नहीं मेरा रहेगा अभी।
Okay.
Sadik's laptop is solar powered.
I thought it's a dynamic power top. While he's fingering on the keyboard, it gets charged automatically.
Wow. That is innovation. Actually, Sadik, you don't have to log in because the entire script, when it runs, right, the script has an inbuilt command line inside that will force you to log in again. That calls for this.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So here is the script now.
Yeah, just paste it here.
Hmm.
Please paste it in the PowerShell window. Let's run it. Okay. A couple of things,
So
Sadik.
it's
We need
yeah.
few things. Number one, is a resource group. Second, we will need the key vault name. We will also need an application name, um, and probably that's it. So we have to create few things and keep certain things ready for the script. For example, a key vault. Where should it keep the keys? Right? That's what it should tell. It should
Okay.
tell, because it does not create a key vault by default. Okay. So let's open
Mhm.
a new tab and go for portal.azure.com.
In that, like something need to be checked, right? You need to go for resource group. What else, Anand? Resource group then? Hello?
To
Hello?
myself, and I was on mute also. Sorry about that. Let's click on more services. More services. More services in the bottom. Sadik.
Yeah, I can hear you, Anand.
Okay, okay.
More services?
Yeah, more services, and maybe there's a lag in the internet. And then type a search for vault. Vault. You will see
Key
something.
vault, correct?
Key vault. Yes, key vault. Okay. There is a definite lag in my internet. So my internet is slow. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. There's an audio reconnection that is happening frequently because number one, I'm in village. Maybe my internet is slow here. Although there is Wi-Fi and everything here, but still. ठीक है. Uh, let's
Still,
go create a
we can
vault
hear
in
you
here.
uninterrupted.
Huh?
We can hear you without any interruptions.
Okay. Okay.
You are clear.
Give it a name, please. Select a resource group, and then click on create. Select existing resource group and put that in the existing. Yeah. Right. Then click on create. So this is where you are keeping all your keys. You might have heard of password account managers where we keep all the passwords. Remember in your office, this is what exactly what it is. So you can keep all your secrets, you can keep passwords, you can keep certificates. That's what the vault is for. So for now, let's make a note of the key vault name, and then let's go execute the script. Put the resource group name here. Enter. Cool. Yeah. Enter. Location. Where is the location? Yes. Enter.
So
Subscription
it's
ID.
asking for a subscription. Yeah.
So um, let's find the subscription ID. Okay. Can you launch one more PowerShell? Launch one more PowerShell, and then say login -Azure RM account. When you log in, it will give you the subscription ID. Okay, awesome. Let's copy the subscription ID. Go back to the fourth option. Fourth line is subscription ID. Cool. Let's go back to the script and paste it there.
What is the app name?
Okay, the screen is stuck for me. I'm at Azure Cloud and still at login at Azure account name. But if it is asking for app name, it is an app that you have to create in Active Directory. But you do not have to go to Active Directory and create it. Whatever name you give here,
Okay.
it will go and create it over there.
Mm-hmm.
So give some name, some random name, the storage key or something, anything, and it will go and create it over there. Awesome. And it is not a web app. It is Active Directory application.
No,
Okay.
I've just given the random name.
The thing has changed here. The things have changed. It is asking for run login hyphen Azure RM account. The script has actually changed. Last time, I think I've seen it for a second time. We should be logging in, but earlier when we initially had this script like 2 years ago, right after typing in the app name, it used to ask for login. It says login, and then we have to type the user ID and password. Second, it never used to ask for subscription ID. Now it is asking for it. Okay, so now we got no option but to comply to this. Let's log in. Okay, now execute
So
this.
now again I need to go to run the script.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Welcome, Rajesh. Very good morning. Okay, now let's wait and watch. Doing something. Creating an Active Directory application. Okay. Is that the vault name that we have in? Okay. Will we create a vault with that name, Sadiq?
Yes, Usna Vault is in India.
Okay, okay. So Rajesh, while that is running, I'll just like to give you a brief overview of what we are doing. Yesterday we ran through the security center, and the security center told us that your hard disk is not encrypted. So we are now encrypting the hard disk with a script that is available in Microsoft link. So we're just executing that script blindly, understanding that we got to keep our keys in a vault, which we created manually called Usna Vault, and then it is keeping all the references of the keys inside Active Directory app. So it is creating an app as well. Okay. Please hit enter once. If you read it, it says please press enter after saving the values displayed below. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, right. So before we start using these values, right, let's go and look
Mm-hmm.
at Active Directory and see if it has actually created an app, right? So let's go to Azure Active Directory and then see the application. So I'm just telling blindly because there is a lag in what I see and maybe what you have. Let's click on Azure Active Directory and then you will see all applications. Then under registered applications you will see your app. Please let me know if you see it. What I see on the screen right now is the Microsoft Azure console, the main console. That's it.
Yeah, we lost you, Anand. You said something, but
Yeah,
not
let's go
audible.
to Azure Active Directory, Sadik.
Yeah.
Did we go to Azure? No, Sadik, I was saying
Yeah.
that we got to go to Azure Active Directory, not this Active Directory,
Yeah.
and then
It's
click
already
on
on the Azure.
applications, app registrations.
Registrations. Where can I found app registration? Okay. So I need to hit Husna app.
No, I'm just saying that it has actually created here. You don't have to click anything, but it's just
Yeah.
verifying the name app that you gave during the script creation is actually created in Azure AD over here.
Okay.
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 Now it's the time that we have to go and execute the second script. Let's go back to the script console. The script console. I mean PowerShell.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you
Is there
scroll
any
down,
second script I need to download?
huh?
Is there any second script I need to download?
No. Let's go to the PowerShell. Look at the existing
Okay.
script. If you scroll down to the very
Okay.
bottom of the page, there are certain commented
Mm-hmm.
lines. Like there are certain ones in green.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, copy everything that's in green and open new PowerShell console. Well, you don't have to. Actually, I can't see any screen right now. What I see is your raw.github user content.com. That's it. That's what I see. Maybe
So
open
you able to see the PowerShell?
PowerShell. No, I don't see PowerShell. Let me do this. I've got another internet. Okay, I see PowerShell. Um, no, you see line number 178, 179, 180, 181, and 182. Let's copy
Okay.
that. Let's copy 178, 180, 81. Copy that to the new PowerShell. I'm just disconnecting
From
and
one sec.
tell me, Sadi.
No, you mean for each VM I need to copy? I mean like all the hashes as well.
Huh? Sadik? Sadik? Sadik?
Yeah, yeah, Anand, you able to hear me?
Yes, now it's good. Let's paste it here.
Okay. Is
Remove
this
the
one?
first line. Remove the first line. I'll put a hash on first line number 1. And remove the hashes from line number 2 and 3.
Okay.
Now let's go back to the other PowerShell, and there were certain values generated from the previous PowerShell. Certain values, they were in green in the output. Let's copy everything from
Yeah.
AAD client. You see AAD client. Let's first read it. What does it say? Please note down below AAD client ID, AAD client secret, disk encryption key vault URL, and key vault resource ID. You have to copy them. So it has generated 4 values, and we will be using these values in the next script, which will be actually encrypting your hard disk. Paste it in line number 1. So you see this line number 3, set hyphen Azure RM, and it is asking for a resource group name. Which is the resource group name? What is the resource group name? So you type it there. Do you have the resource group name? Yeah. Remove dollar resource group name and type your resource group name and put the VM name as well. Remove dollar VM name and put the VM name. Which one is on? Yeah, so you got to pick that one up. Okay, BDC or something. And what is the AD client ID? AD client ID is right there in line number 4. So copy and paste that. Okay, AD client secret ID as well. Let's do the same thing for this. You're getting certain clarity, right, Sadiq, what we are doing?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Keyword resource ID.
That's it. Okay.
The keyword resource ID is the complete one till this year.
Yes, yes, till the end. Can we put a
How about
backspace?
the volume type?
Yeah, can we hit the backspace before LT, where the line number starts? No. Control Z. Where the line actually starts, line number 4. Oh, okay. Okay, paste it. Paste it. Okay. Now line number 4, where does it start? It starts with LT, right? Put the cursor there and hit backspace. Awesome. That's how I want it. Great. Volume, you can just remove it. Remove the whole thing. Volume type and remove volume type. Remove everything from there till line number 8. Till line number 8, remove it. Yes. Backspace. Good. Can you hash line number 2 as well? We don't need line number 2. Okay. That's good. That's good as well.
Line number 2.
Yeah, just remove it.
Remove it.
Yeah, remove it. We don't need it. Okay, run it. F5. Okay. It may reboot the machine. Will take 10 to 15 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
We have to wait on the PowerShell screen to see what's going on, because sometimes it errors out and we have to troubleshoot and see what can happen.
You said something, Anand. I didn't hear you.
Yeah, we got to go back to the PowerShell screen and see what it's doing. Okay.
Are we on track, Anand? Like,
Yeah, we
it's
are
not
on
doing
track.
something.
It is actually running. It should have errored out by now. If it is a problem, it should
Okay.
have errored out by now. Let's go verify certain things, okay? Let's go back to the console and go to the VM, and then there is an option called as extensions. Click on it. Yeah, correct. Click on it and then go to extensions. You have
Yeah,
that.
it's happening.
So it is transitioning. It has actually added a disk
Yeah.
encryption thing. Let's go to the VM. I think you're logged into it. Let's go to the VM and see what's happening there.
Yes.
Let's go to the C drive. Now you know what? After it is done, I should see a lock on top of it, because when it is encrypted by BitLocker, you will see the BitLocker key or lock on it, right? On the C drive, you'll see an icon that looks like a lock.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when this is completed,
Correct.
you will see that. Does that make sense? All
Okay.
of it?
So what if the Anand? Yeah, what if the Anand? Like we have a couple of disks there. I mean, like I have another disk as well
Yeah, that's
in the
where
same VM.
the
So
syntax called
every time.
$volume all, which we removed.
Okay. So we have removed the volume type. So it's only it will be encrypting all the drives in this particular VM.
Correct. If you do that,
Okay.
you only remove that so that it will be quicker for our demonstration here. But still, it takes
Okay.
some
Okay.
time. The VM will reboot actually. Transitioning. Ensure some time. The hard disk should be encrypted. This is the whole process of encrypting the hard disk. So you pick up the script from GitHub, create a vault, and then put the respective values in the vault. Then once that is done, your AD app is created. You'll have four values as output of the script.
So
Go ahead.
by this time, like we would be having the keys in the vault, right?
Keys will be in the key vault.
Yeah.
Second one. Second one. You use the second one. Keys. What is a PowerShell doing? Hmm. Okay. This machine will reboot. This guy takes time actually.
Okay. Okay, and let it happen. Like we can cover some other stuff.
I think we are left with like 10 minutes. We won't be able to cover some other stuff. I wanted to do disaster recovery and backup. So we'll be looking at site recovery services vault
Okay.
tomorrow. Rajesh, you got any questions? Anything? It could be any topic that we covered so far, or Asgar, you might have done some labs, so we can go over that. And it's very less time to pick up a new subject. Rajesh. Oh, okay. Sure. Let's. You can either email me when you have it ready. You can just email me, and we can go over them one by one, or I'll make a write up on that and reply back to you and everybody, so that we can then have a common consensus on that. Let's take a look at the script. What does it say? Sadik?
Yes, Anand, I'm on the script.
Okay, okay. Actually, I don't see it. That's why I'm asking. I see portal. So when you launch the script, Sadik, do you still see that it is continuing to encrypt?
Yeah, it's just like still translating.
No, the script. PowerShell.
Yes, script is still running in.
Okay. Let's leave it the way it is for some
Yeah.
time, like give it some time, 10, 15 minutes, and we can continue this discussion tomorrow, and we'll talk about site recovery services vault. If there is something, right, there's some error or something, it should not take so much time for the error to just bubble up on the screen, but since it has run for so long, it will be running successfully because it does all the error validation initially.
Okay.
There are no errors now. That means it has validated everything. It's all correct, and now it is encrypting the hard disk. So if you really want to know and dig into it, then we can get into the Windows Server and then look into the application logs to see what's it's actually doing. Is there any encrypting activities in the event viewer? The hard disk is 128 GB. Remember, so 128 GB encryption takes time.
Yeah, correct.
So let's look at the application logs. Application logs. It's not in AD. You'll see it in application logs. In the top, Windows logs. Nothing here. Setup or system? Nothing here. Click on Microsoft in the bottom, fourth from the very bottom. Microsoft. Expand that. The Microsoft box, yeah, folder. And then you see Windows. Let's expand Windows. You should see BitLocker there, right? Okay. Now you see something there. Zero events. Zero events.
Is he talking?
Admin. Nothing, right? Okay. Let's minimize the whole thing. There is another thing called as Microsoft Azure. Not event viewer, not the event viewer, but the Windows folder. Scroll up to the top. Scroll up. Yeah, minimize Windows. Yeah, there is Microsoft. On the if you expand Microsoft, there is something called as Windows Azure. If you expand Microsoft, Windows Azure, yes. Now, what do you see? Anything inside this? Diagnostics. Okay, there's nothing here. Okay. All right. There's like 128 GB. So let's give it some time. Let it settle down. It will for sure get encrypted. And once it is encrypted, you can shut down the machine, and we'll take a look at that again tomorrow. Okay. You should see the lock on the seat.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. Will you
Sure,
be able to leave it
sure.
the way it is for some time? You have to go to office.
No, no, I'm not going to office today. Okay,
Anyway,
I'll
the
wait and
script is
I'll check and
executed.
I'll update you on
The
WhatsApp.
script is executed anyway, so whether you close it or not, it doesn't matter. The script is now sent to Microsoft. It is doing its job. It's in the cloud now, so
Okay.
uh, so it will be done.
Okay, let me watch it and I'll keep you posted.
Okay, okay, okay. Great. Thanks everybody. Thanks Asgar, Rajesh, and Sadiq.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.